Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to review Bitcoin and Ethereum. So let's just get going. First of all, notice that it's not an logarithmic chart. That's why it looks a little bit different. And the reason for this, we're not comparing this peak to any other peaks. Let's just focus on this picture. Nice and bold candles here. And the weekly is going right into the 20-week moving average, which is very significant. I don't feel like I need to prove it to you that it's a significant line here, moving average, because we've done it in the previous videos. If you have not watched them, just check them out. I have a couple of good ones. See the ones that are highly viewed, about 1,000 views or so, and you'll find a lot of gems in there. But in any case, so the point here is, if you're new to the channel, you might not know, but the 20-week moving average is where we can get rejected if the price action is below and come into this orange 20-week moving average, or if we're from above, that's where we can get supported with this 20-week moving average. And if we don't get supported, then we go into bear market, technically, mini bear, however you want to call it. In any case, this week is closing in 8 hours, and that means one thing: we'll see where it's standing. If it pulls back sharply, that's a very negative signal, and I will be prepared for the price to go down all the way to this 50-week moving average, which had supported us pretty well here previously. And that would be, next week we would expect it to fall to about $34,000. It could definitely just flash down like this, a couple of $1,000s. So not a surprise. It could literally just go like that, scare everybody, and then consolidate into this 20 and the 50-week moving average like a triangle, and hopefully break on the upside and keep going up to the next new all-time high. If that doesn't happen, if we're close strong above this 20-week moving average on the weekly scale, then the next resistance here is actually this $48,000 to $52,000. Let's just call it $50,000, and the price action might go something like a little bit of indecision. 44, we have some juice going on, hit the 50, and here I do anticipate some rejection. It doesn't have to happen. If it doesn't happen, then we're going right to the previous all-time high, to this level. Let me just drop a line. We're gonna go right into, switch back into like here. If it does get rejected, it's the best case scenario here is actually, let's say it goes to 50,000, gets rejected, and it falls down into this 20-week moving average, which should be flattening soon. It gets rejected, it gets supported here the next couple of weeks, maybe shorter. The market is getting heated and excited, and goes up to to the previous all-time high, this level, and then after that, let me just zoom out. After that, I think into the six figures. We've seen a couple of different models here on YouTube channels discussing it's about $100-something. Of course, there might be some front running, so it's going to be 90K. But if it breaks 100K, then we're up significantly higher. I think we could just do 110, 120 easily. The path is not smooth, so I'm just going to make it like that, a seesaw pattern. So that's Bitcoin. Let's switch back to Ethereum for a little bit. Ethereum, that's a weekly scale. First of all, beautiful. We're well above the 20-week moving average. Right here, with the laptop out. Here we go. We have closed above the 20-week moving average one time, and now this week is a full-on confirmation, well above the 20-week. Here, if I remove this line, you'll see we never even opened. We opened right at 20-week in here, and we just went up straight up from 2,400, got this nice 20% candle, actually a little bit higher than that, and actually closing. Looks like we're on the path to close above 3,000, very significant level again. And there's nothing really that's holding Ethereum from going above, higher to the previous all-time high, to this level. And that would be a gain off from the current level. Let's say we just buy it now. Just think about it, analyze, when we place some sort of bet. It's 43% up. There we can get rejected a little bit. Also, really, Ethereum charts we never do in isolation, or any crypto in isolation from Bitcoin charts, which we just did. And then we know what the scenarios are for Bitcoin. It can get rejected. We'll see how it goes. It can go up. There's some probabilities. I don't want to assign them now because the market is a little bit smaller. To we have just the whole crazy amount of news coming through. So like one piece of news might not move it in some direction, some certain direction definitively. It's just more like, I view it as a more of a chop and random walk at this point, yeah? So, and one of the probabilities if Bitcoin actually just goes sideways or up, getting at 43% on Ethereum, which is really, really sweet. By the way, to get 43% on Bitcoin, where would we be? Let's clear this for a second here. Here we go. 43% from here. Just zoom out, get this going from the current level. From current level, we're actually right into also in, not quite, but previous all-time high right here. Let me just draw it again. 43%. So yeah, I mean, Bitcoin has to go 46% up, right? But again, like I said, Ethereum does not have to like wait for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin just goes sideways like this way, Ethereum will go to its own previous all-time high here, the local swing, 43%. So watch out for this one. This might be the first one to go in that scenario. If Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum will just follow. Again, it's 1-to-1. It's approximately, maybe a little bit less risky to invest in Bitcoin. Yes, I think so. But if Bitcoin goes down, then there's going to be some good buy opportunity on Ethereum, and the percentage gain should be a little bit better once Bitcoin starts going up again. And that's based on the assumption that the bull market is continuing this year, like within a month or so, we resume in a month or two. That's kind of it. So do subscribe, like the video, it helps a lot. So if you're watching this video, find this useful, smash the subscribe and like button. I'll appreciate it so much. Have a good one. Stay safe.